Record. Jeff Jones! It's the $150 meditation drum that's been missing because Zoom wouldn't let it get heard.
Good one. Good one.
And we're back.
We are back, Jen.
2025. It's the first show of 2025. And Jeff Jones, how do you put a baby astronaut to sleep?
Baby astronaut to sleep. Oh,
Rocket!
oh man, I was so looking towards planets. Jen, how do you know if a star is alive?
Ooh. Check People magazine?
Check its pulsar.
Oh, stupid! All right, Jeffy, one more. Why shouldn't you eat a clock?
I don't know.
It's time consuming. So stupid. Hey, welcome to this episode of So Much JENergy. It's me, Jenny McKinney, and I am here with Jeff Jones.
Jen, thanks for having me. Welcome to 2025.
2025. Hey, let's start off 2025 with a lie. You told a lie.
Which one?
You said the astronauts were back, and that
was not right, Jen. I don't know what news story I had heard or that I thought that was them talking about them, but apparently the two astronauts are still in space.
Still in space?
They're still there.
Because when I even looked, I got a news article and it was like astronauts have been there since June and they are not coming back till like the spring.
Yeah, it's May or June,
it's
somewhere
not
around
looking
there.
Good. It's
back to the original what they had said that they're not coming home until like May or June.
Yeah.
And I don't know why I thought all of a sudden they got picked up early.
Yeah.
I don't know what news story I had read or heard that had mentioned that.
Yeah.
And
I think that was different space people, I guess.
How many people are we just leaving out in space?
I don't know. But speaking of useless information that we don't need in our life, we found a show. I think it's on Hulu, or I'll have to double check, but you'll need to look it up. It's called Sasquatch Sunset.
Oh, I have heard. Does that have Michael Cera?
Nope. Oh. No, I think it's Steve something is in. So it's just Bigfoot. Big feet. Bigfoot.
Bigfoot. It's like 8 Bigfoot.
8?
I don't know. I'm just putting a number to make it sound plural. I don't think you can. It's not big feet. Do not call them big feet. That just seems ridiculous.
It's a family of Bigfoots.
I would call it a flock of Bigfoot.
There's no talking, and it's 128 minutes, I think. Oh,
but it's worth watching?
Maybe 80. No, I thought it was a waste of my life, and Josh and GW thought it was like the best thing that was. It was like a really good movie.
I'm going to have to give it a run.
Yeah, you're going to have to watch it.
Did you happen to watch it with subtitles on?
There's no talking.
I know, but maybe the subtitles would fill you in on some stuff.
It's like them they're communicating with each other, and like GW said it was sad, sometimes I was out when things started to get frisky with other animals, so I was out.
Oh, for me. Now I have to check it out. It just seems odd.
Yeah, so you might have to check that out. We did watch your show you recommended, Man on the Inside. That was a good show.
Ted Danson.
Yeah.
I'm glad you liked that. I'm glad you checked that out.
Yeah, that was a good show. I like the one girl who played on Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Diaz.
Yeah. It's hard to take her in a serious role. You know what I mean?
You know what? You ever watch Twisted Metal? It's a show that is on Peacock that's based off of the old video game Twisted Metal. Josh would know the game.
Yeah, I remember the game.
She's in that show. It's a really good show. And I'm not just saying that because I like Twisted Metal, the game. The show was really good. Okay. I think they've only had one season, but I know it got picked up for a second.
Yeah.
But she had one of the main characters in there.
Oh, wow.
And her name is Silent.
Okay.
or quiet, and she never says anything.
Whoa.
And
Okay.
then I seen her in Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and I'm like, oh my god, that's Quiet from Twisted Metal.
Yeah.
And she's in Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and she's super audible
Oh,
in Brooklyn
gotcha.
Nine-Nine.
Yeah, yeah, she's
Yeah,
funny.
I like
Yeah.
her. Good for her. I'm
Yeah.
glad to see her in other stuff. But she did.
Yes.
She showed up in that show. That's a
So good. Yeah, good show, good show. Did you ever watch were you watching Yellowstone at all?
Nope, I never. I gave it a few episodes and I just didn't get into
You
it.
didn't? Oh,
I'm
okay.
sure I'll give it another try down the road at some point.
Have you
Cause
seen the new show Landman?
no, but that's what I was just gonna ask. Is that where
Oh.
you're going with that? No, I work
Oh,
with guys who that's all they talk about
so good.
is
Man.
Landman.
Yeah, so
See,
good.
I don't have Paramount Plus. I think it's on Paramount Plus.
Um, hmm, I don't
I
know.
believe so, because I think I looked it up on our
Probably,
Roku TV and
maybe.
it said
Oh, you know what?
Paramount had it.
Yeah, but I think when we watched it at Mom and Dad's, because we caught one of the episodes when we were up north, I think we watched it on Amazon Prime.
Oh, somebody did say you can get it that way. I think it's
Yeah.
$5 an episode or something, or
No, we didn't have to
two.
pay anything.
No, you
No.
do. I looked it up on our TV. We have Amazon Prime, but they didn't come up with that as an option. But somebody at work said you could pay to watch them.
Oh.
Is that on maybe paid YouTube on like YouTube Red or
Oh,
something?
I don't know.
I don't
I don't
remember.
know.
But that did sound like a really good show,
Oh, it's so
Landman. Billy
good.
Bob Thornton.
God, yeah, it's very stressful. It's literally like you're watching, like you're a fly on the wall of their life. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And really good characters and
I've
very
heard there's
stressful.
really hot chicks.
They're a mess.
I did
His
hear
wife
that.
is a mess.
The guys at work, oh, that's like the main thing I've heard about it is like, man, every girl in that show is hot.
Yeah.
Like really? Like, oh, I'll have
Yeah.
to check it out. I haven't watched this. You ever watch Suits?
No, but it just came up on TV on the thing yesterday, and I thought Josh clicked it, but he didn't.
I heard of it. I don't know much about it, but I
I
worked with
think
a
Meghan
gentleman.
Markle was in that.
Oh, was she? Oh, yeah, she
Yeah,
was.
I think she
I
was in
didn't
it.
realize it had been on for like 8 seasons. I
Yeah.
could have swore I just heard about it like last year, the year
Oh,
before.
yeah.
I don't know much about it, but I worked with a gentleman today who was like, that's all he was talking about. And if you've seen this guy, he does not look like somebody who would be watching Suits. And he's even said, he's like, I didn't think I could. He's like, just be thankful we only have to go out and weld stuff. He's like, this is a lot easier going than like being a lawyer. And I'm
Oh,
like, what? And he's like, dude, that show Suits. He's like, that has me so messed up. He's like, it's like you get sucked into these people's world and you realize like that is a stressful job. Like all I have to do is go to work and weld stuff. He's like, being a lawyer, he's like, F that. And I'm like,
yeah.
yeah, but it's a totally different mindset. And like, you know what I mean?
Oh, speaking of being a lawyer, when we were up north, I see Sam Bernstein is got a bunch of Detroit Lions signs up all over Detroit, so he must be making a killing.
Probably.
Yeah. So if you're in
Probably.
Michigan or if you don't know Michigan, Sam Bernstein is like a big lawyer in Michigan. Like
Yeah.
I think probably
His
one of the most
Bernstein
well known.
family, it's like him and his three goofy looking kids.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh
But
man, good
also,
stuff.
speaking of the Lions, I'm not sure if they're number one, but they are having pretty much their best record. They're
Yeah.
15-2,
Yeah. If you
15
want to pick
wins,
me
two
up,
losses.
watch some of Dan Campbell's like motivational, like it's not even meant to be motivational, it's just like little snippets of him talking
The
to his
Lions
team
head
and like him,
coach.
yeah, and he gets all choked up and like he just loves those guys, you know what I mean? They are killing it
can't,
out there.
they are. And I can't bring myself to watch a game because when I watch, they suck.
Yeah.
They do so bad. And
Yeah.
then I'll turn it off wanting to watch the game.
Yeah.
And I'll turn it off because I know that if I watch this, they're going to lose.
Yeah.
And
That's
they
what I
just
felt
fall.
like
And the
last night.
longer
I
I
just
watch,
kept an
they
eye on the
fall.
score.
See, that's what I've learned to do is I just keep updating my Google search for the score
Yeah.
and I can see enough. But even last night, I'm like, oh, okay. So I turned it on. I watched it. Nope. They had a turnover. Then the Minnesota scored. And I'm like, nope, what am I doing?
Yeah. Don't ruin it now.
I turned it off, go to bed, you know, I mean, or watch other stuff, then go to
Yeah.
bed, got up this morning, looked at the score, and they won like 39-9.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that was not what it was looking like if I kept watching.
Yeah.
It would have gone
Yeah.
the other way.
I know I wasn't trying to throw anything. I'm like, I haven't
No,
watched this whole season. And I don't want to ruin it
I'm
on
not a
this
big
game.
sports fan, so I'm okay with just like not watching the game
Yeah.
anyways. But for like, as far as having to go to work and having to talk about the game to people and people, that's all you hear about around here when a Detroit team is doing good.
Yeah.
So you have no choice but to like, you have to pick up something.
Well, not only that, I'm excited for the city. You know what I mean? They've
It's
been
that
like
too.
they've been
It is
so
that
down for so long, and they've
a
had like
long time.
die-hard fans. You know, that's what makes me laugh is like everyone's on board now, but like those die-hard fans, like Dad was out there watching every single game
Yeah.
for
Yep.
forever. You know,
And
Mrs.
ever
watched all
like,
the games. Our
especially when
sister,
they've had seasons like just in the past
oh,
5, 10 years where they didn't even have a win.
they were like 0-16 or
16 and
something.
yeah,
Yeah,
0 and 16.
yeah,
And I think the season before that they were like 2 and 14.
yeah.
Like it was definitely going the way that they were not. And then yeah, somehow they got Dan Campbell
Yeah,
and things bounced back.
I know. I'm
Couple
excited.
good players. I mean,
I'm excited for him and how he's running things, and they're doing new plays out there. And um,
yeah,
yeah, I'm
good for
excited
them.
for them and the team and the city, and it's got a lot of people pumped. So
Yeah,
that's good.
good for
Yeah,
them.
yeah. No, that's super exciting. Um, yeah. So, um, hey, you got me a fun new card deck for Christmas,
I
which is
did.
called Moonology.
Yep.
And
Moonology. Are they Oracle cards?
yeah, so
Yep.
oracle cards are different than tarot or
Right.
tarot, whatever, however you say it.
Or Tarot.
Yeah. Um
Tarot.
so oracle cards are more like directional. You know what I mean? Like tarot cards are all like cups, wands, like they have a different meaning. And oracle cards are more like a direction based. Like if you have a question and you're like, oh, what direction should I go, or what should I do about this? And these are more like direction based.
Gotcha.
Is
Gotcha.
how I would describe it. So I thought I would pull a card for our listeners, like for the year.
Okay.
Or maybe we could just do it for the month, because then we could do another one for February.
Okay. Yeah. And this is the first show this month.
Yeah, so we could just do it like the first week. We could just pull a card for that month for everybody.
Yep. I
Okay.
think we should bring it up next show though too to see if it's still in play.
Oh, okay. Just see what's up.
Yep.
Oh, okay. This is a good one. Confidence is your key to success.
Hmm.
Okay. That's the new moon in Leo. So give me a minute here. 50. Oh, I think Josh pulled this card because I remember saying, oh, 50, you're 50. He didn't like that. Okay. Confidence is your key to success. The card heralds the start of a new cycle for you when you're going to look and feel more gorgeous, more in the spotlight, more like you, have something worth showing off. If you want someone's attention, the card says it's coming. However, this may not happen all by itself. You have to be willing to do your bit. This means being proud of who you are and what you have to offer. Think of yourself as the king or queen of the jungle and carry yourself accordingly. The card is also a great omen if you're asking about a creative project you're working on. Alternatively, if you can herald good news, it can herald good news or a new start for your children. Make time to have fun. It's time for you to show the world what you've got. Shine your light. Have some pride. Spoil yourself. You've earned it, and you've turned someone's head. So the teaching is Leo is the sign of the big and brave hearted lion, of pride and showmanship and flirting. The energy around the new moon in Leo, and therefore around the card whenever you pick it, is hot and generous. The energy loves itself, and so should you. If you've been too much of a wallflower, this new moon card and the Leo new moon comes as a reminder that you need to be proud of who you are. That's pretty good.
Nice.
So have some confidence. Oh, one more time. Yeah. Get it closer to your microphone.
Oh, even closer?
Yeah. Yeah. There it is. It was too far away. It was like.
It's my new bongo.
Yeah.
Still learning it.
Okay. That's fun. Oh, hey, speaking of New Year, I wanted to share that we had like our little witchy mastermind, and some people were sharing goals, or some people have a new word or whatever the resolution or whatever they want for the year. And my do you ever do like a word of the year or anything like that?
Nope.
No. Okay. Well, my word my word of the year is surrender. So I'm just going to give up control and like let things happen how they're supposed to happen. Um because after working with like my mediumship mentor, I found out I guess I'm a little bossy, but inadvertently, you know what I mean? Like, so when I tell my spirit team like what I need from them, she's like, "Oh, how's that working out?" And I was like, "Oh, I thought it was pretty good." And she's
Right?
like, "So, what if you're limiting your team because you're just telling them what to do? Because you only know this much, right?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh,
Not
okay.
letting them,
Be
yeah,
all the things, right?"
add to it and even like, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to surrender and let whatever needs to happen happen, and it's going to be bigger than I ever thought. So, surrender, and then I also like the word co-create, but I don't want it to be like controlling. I want it to be like I'm ready to like co-create things with people
Right.
or collaborations or
I could see that. I
yeah.
could see that. Well, since you brought up the word of the year, Jen, I was just thinking if I had a word this year, it would be root beer. I think I'm going all in on root beer this year.
Okay.
I also want to co-create because I'm thinking there's something here which would be between it's like root beer with coffee. And I don't know if
Oh,
ice cream needs to get added to that. And then maybe, I don't know. I feel like there's something there,
like a root beer float latte or something?
possibly.
Ooh.
I don't
Okay.
know, but I feel like root beer somehow like is a distant cousin to coffee. And I don't know if like maybe I need ginger or something to pull them both together. I don't know what it is,
Okay.
but I'm gonna mess with that this year. Root
All
beer.
right. Root beer's good. I love
It
root
is
beer.
good. I love
We
root
had
beer.
root beer fest here, and when I tried like 25 different kinds of root beer, I didn't even know there was that many.
Oh man,
Some
I'd be
were
so
not
gassy.
good.
I'd be burping forever.
Some were not good.
See, that sucks. I've only had a few generic types of root beer that were not good, but they
Yeah.
were like very generic root beer that like yeah, I didn't expect to be good, but
Yeah.
they were like,
Just because you
yeah.
put extra carbonation in it doesn't make it any better.
It's
You know what I
that. It's
mean?
like this is
Ah.
this is like way over carbonated. What are you hiding? Oh, there
Yeah.
it is. No
Yeah.
flavor.
Oh shoot. Speaking of like a good taste, look at these protein shakes.
Fruit Loop.
Fruit Loop protein shakes. This is an unpaid plug, but Sam's Club has Fruit Loop protein shakes. 30 grams of protein and only 1 gram of sugar.
No doubt. If people need to know where they get them from, they can just follow their nose.
Yeah. Two can do it too.
That's you can't say. Follow my nose.
Oh man. Yeah, it's pretty good. It kind of tastes like when the Fruit Loops would get soggy in your milk. And
Yep.
then yeah. Were you, oh, we talked about this before. Were you soggy cereal eater or you just
No.
had to have it crunchy and then
I try to eat it as fast as I can while it's crunchy.
oh, I used to make my fruity pebbles, go get ready for school and then come back and eat them
No, see,
and they
that's
were
no. They're let's just eating like mush on a spoon.
yeah,
It's
that was
very
so good.
mush.
Oh, and the milk was so good.
No,
Yeah.
it's no
Yeah,
good. The
yeah.
worst was when I'd go to dump like the pour fruity pebbles and you get like a half a bowl and then all the dust. And then you're
Oh,
still like, well, I ain't picking the dust out. Then you put milk in it and you're like,
then it's
this
like
is just
malto
no.
meal,
This
like
is no. Why is
malty.
this so thick?
Ugh.
This is
It's
so
like
thick.
oatmeal, but like fruity pebble.
The fruity pebbles always had a ridiculous amount of dust in them,
Yeah,
like more than most cereal dust should have.
yeah, like too much.
No.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Oh, Jen, speaking of your Oracle cards, though, the moon cards, did you want to talk about the artwork on them?
Okay.
You don't have to. I just that you were following the lady that does the artwork.
Oh, I just followed the lady that made the cards.
Oh, I thought you
Yeah.
were following the lady that did the. We don't have to talk about it. We can just cut all that out.
Oh no, I'm just saying like she wrote the meaning of the cards. She wrote the cards and the book,
Oh,
and I
no doubt.
follow her. Yeah. Oh, but it is crazy that you said that you went to the Booby Rock store and were trying to buy a different set,
Yeah.
and then somebody else had it in their hand, so you couldn't buy those.
Yeah, but I was. Yeah, that is true. I went
Yeah.
there. I seen that they had two decks, and I was like, "Oh, I really like that one." And I was kind of walking around the store, thinking about it, and I'm like, "I'll see if I find something else." I'd seen the Celeste knife, all that kind of stuff. You're that
Yeah.
the Bowie knife I'd got you,
Yeah.
and then
Selenite.
selenite saber thing is
Yeah.
huge. And then I was like, and I looked over and I seen a lady with the same deck of cards in her hand. And I'm like, is that the only one they had in there? And I went back. Sure enough, they did. So I bought the other one they had, which was
Yeah.
the one I got you, that one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And come to find out, you follow the lady that made
Yeah.
them. Man, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
I've taken a few of her classes and yeah, I think I ordered her calendar one year. Yeah.
Huh.
Pretty cool.
Nice.
Pretty
Nice.
cool. Yeah.
Nice.
So, is there anything that you're doing? Oh, I did want to add for this year, instead of doing a vision board, I'm actually doing a bingo card. So, like making like a bigger poster size bingo card, and then have you ever said somewhere like when we were going to mom and dad's for Christmas, we were laughing about like, oh man, I wonder how many things are going to be on my bingo card. Like you just make up things for like people like,
Uh-huh.
like, oh,
Like how many times dad sneezes on top of someone's head?
yeah, right. That would be on your bingo card.
That'd probably be close to the middle of
That,
mine.
yeah, that would definitely be blotted a few times.
Yeah.
So, and not just your head, the bingo card, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, so we thought let's make a big family bingo card, and then we have things on there like new tattoos, travel, try new restaurants, like fun new stuff, and then we'll just mark them off as we get through the year. And then when I mean I guess I don't know what to do when we have a bingo, but we do something fun.
Yeah. Something.
Yeah. But
Sounds
yeah,
like
so
maybe
I've
go get new tattoos or maybe try a
yeah,
new
I mean,
restaurant.
that sounds like a cool year. But then, really, at the end, you can kind of just look back and look at all the cool things that you did for the year, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Nice.
But I
Nice.
thought that would allow me to surrender to fun things instead of telling the year what I want from it. This is just saying, like, hey, here's some things I would like this year, you
Right.
know? And
Nice.
all this and more. And
Yep.
more. Yes. Dot, dot, dot.
dot dot dot.
Yeah. Yep. All right, you got anything else or no?
No, not really.
Okay. That's okay. So, we wanted to share that Ronnie has decided that he won't be doing the round table this year. And so we're going to have him on as a guest. He just doesn't know it yet. So we'll just tell him when we're going to have him on, and then we'll have other guests on. We have a few interviews lined up, so we'll have that guy on. He'll just be part of our regular show. He just doesn't know it yet, and it'll be like a wild card.
Yep.
We
He said he had to step back from doing it. He was having a hard time in AutoZone just trying to get in and out.
Yeah. Stupid. Yeah. No, because then this time he won't have to look up information for his podcast and stuff. He could just be a guest, and then what?
Right.
What? That's why we're going to get a lot of that, and like
Yep.
what?
Yep. I think we should include him just on every episode we have an interview. Anytime we interview somebody, I think that should be the episode he's on.
Yeah. Yeah. So our goal, well, my goal would be at least one interview a month, and then possibly more. So if
Right.
you know somebody who wants to be on this podcast, you can sign up on our website. You can go to jenny-mckinney.com, and then go to podcasts, and then you can schedule time on there. Our schedule is limited because Jeff Jones travels and sometimes, so we might have to move some things around. Or if there's a better time for you that's not on there, let us know. But or if you have questions for Ronnie Jones, feel free to email us feelthejenergy@gmail.com, and we will get your questions. We should have like a Let's Ask Ron or Ron's Life Corner or something.
We should. What do they have to send them to?
Feelthejenergy@gmail.com.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So go ahead and send those emails with your questions, and we will have Ronnie on here soon enough, and then yeah, we'll have him answering some life stuff. Probably
Perfect.
with no Parent of the Year award. No, there will not be one for that. So
We'll see.
yeah.
We'll see.
All right, Jeffy. Well, cool. We'll see you next week, and hope you have a good time.
All right. Good luck out here.
Okay. See ya. Oh, let's end with $150 meditation drum.
Or my $10 antique bongo.
Okay.